Hi, I'm Emily. We want to inform you all about lab safety. The first thing we are going to talk about are safety goggles. You should use safety goggles every time you work with chemicals or other dangerous substances in a lab. If you don't, your eyes will not be protected well enough. If you get chemicals in your eyes, they could get burned and cause serious damage. That is why you should always wear goggles while working with chemicals in a lab. Next, we will talk about breakage in a lab. You have to be very careful not to hit the test tube over so that you don't break it. Breaking a test tube means broken glass, and that is dangerous. Another possible outcome of knocking a test tube over is getting chemicals all over the place. Some chemicals can cause damage to things that they touch. For example, if chemicals are spilled and they get onto a paper, it is possible that the paper would get ruined. That is why preventing breakage is important. The third thing that we will talk about is plastic gloves. It is important to wear plastic gloves if you will be touching chemicals or other substances, because if you don't, you could get burned by the chemicals. Also, if you are dissecting something, it is important to wear gloves because there are germs that could be very harmful if they get into your body. That is why plastic gloves should be worn during certain labs. Something that you should be careful of while using in the lab are flames. Flames can be very dangerous because you can not only burn yourself, but you could burn an object as well. Flames can be very unpredictable, so you should not get too close to them. You should also pull back your hair or any clothing so that it does not catch on fire. Those are some tips on staying safe while using flames. Another thing that you should be careful of while working in a lab are explosions. Explosions happen when two substances form together and make a chemical reaction. This leads to explosions. They can be very dangerous because you could get some of the chemicals on your clothes or body. You can also get poisoned if you do not take proper precautions while working with toxic substances. You should always avoid putting toxic chemicals near your face for fear that you will get some in your mouth or near any body part, for that matter. The consequences of getting a poisoned substance in your mouth are very dangerous. Those are ways to stay safe while using toxic substances. Lastly, you should never directly sniff a chemical substance. Instead, you should use the wafting technique. You do this by using your hands to wave the scent of the chemicals toward your nose. This prevents getting too much of the chemical scent into your body at the same time. Those are some safety tips for working in the lab.
Thank you for watching the show. Bye.